Welcome to the Scatterwork service overview for online training for project management and team building. Do you or your subordinates have the responsibility for implementing challenging projects that have a big business impact, but they're made that bit more complicated by either logistics or costs? In particular, if people are spread out over many different locations or even globally, and that they either can't get together quickly enough or even if they could get together, it would take a lot of overhead. Well, in this circumstance, you might find that online team training is of interest to you. It can be a viable alternative, but it must be properly managed. And the key reason for this is that a team will develop as a team if they work together. But if people come and go during the events, as might happen during typical online training, where it's only for individuals, then the team doesn't develop. And of course, the risks of a bad team or a badly developed team are particularly delays, and delays generate costs and misunderstandings and risks and all that sort of stuff. So really building a team that understands projects is absolutely essential. To meet your business challenges, Scatterwork applies its unique combination of capabilities, which include an online project simulator, which has been used by over 150,000 participants, training experience in over 35 countries, global team event scheduler, which is independent of time zones and critical for reliable team events, cloud workflows to manage event resources and participation in the background, and multilingual coaching for individuals, offering native language support to half of the European Union's 500 million population in German, French, and English. This is the homepage of Scatterwork with 4 sections. Online team training is about training in general, clients, sectors, locations, scheduling, testimonials, and so on. And also our blog, which comes out every Friday. Then most of the structured courses and programs are here. The 2 flagship items are Master Your Virtual Project, which is for teams that need to get together and they want a refresher in project management for their people. And one of the items we use there is a very well tried and tested simulator, a project simulator, which has been used by over 100,000 people. And it's a very good tool for bringing people up to speed. We use the same environment for Unleash Your Virtual Team, where the issue is different, where the issue is more getting the team to work as a team, particularly, for example, if there are very big cultural differences or people maybe have difficulty in understanding each other's accents, or maybe some people find it easier to write English than to speak it, and so on. So that's for that. Then the third area here is for Dr. O'Crohor as a speaker, enhancing your event. There are some items from his public speaking journal there and a career resume. And there's also a calendar there so you can check out when he might be free. And then there's the normal contact and business conditions. The most important item here is probably the scheduling, because for team training, people must be in interaction with each other at the same time. Some of the work can happen asynchronously. They have assignment and they come back. But a lot of teamwork must be done together. It cannot be done where people are totally out of sync with each other, that they cannot just tip in when they want to. So to strengthen that point, we have a calendar like this. And for each teaching slot or training slot, we have a time reserved. And it shows up here in coordinated universal time, but it also shows in the local time on the computer that it's being read from. So this makes scheduling, accurate scheduling, easy. The page or the link to the page is sent to everybody. They look at it in their own time zone and they say, well, slot 3 and slot 4 would suit me. And you don't have to get into all this stuff about, well, we have summertime starting or daylight saving time or I'm traveling or whatever. They can just read it in their own time and then say, okay, that suits me. So that makes the scheduling fairly watertight and it's a key success factor for this type of training. So if you have any queries or contacts, of course, you'll find a contact page there. Also mention that because we work globally, you can't always just pick up the phone and expect somebody. We're a small consultancy, although we have a lot of experience. And so there's a calendar there which also makes the conversion for time zones. You can pick a time, it shows you in your own time zone, and then we can talk at the time. So thank you very much for your interest.